Okay, great. So generate a friend code and tell me what it is.
No. That sounds like personal information. Is that like my Helldivers social number?
That's your your social security number.
I like my 401k. I want to keep that.
Oh, dude, don't worry, bro. And in like a year and a half, it'll be gone anyways, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, that's actually facts. I bet 8778. Goddamn,
Welcome.
150? Let's go,
I've been
baby.
playing this, bro. I've been playing this
Ooh.
forever, bro. Forever.
You looking Bilbo Swaggins over here.
Bro, I look good, don't
God
I?
damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I pretty
Oh,
much have almost everything unlocked in the game that's possible to unlock. So,
holy shit. Let's fucking go.
including like buyable content. Okay, so I'm gonna give you kind of a rundown. Bro, I've put money into this game. So I'm
I
gonna give you
respect
the
it.
rundown of kind of how the game works and shit like
Okay.
that if you're good for it. All right.
Fuck yeah.
So, um, let's see. Let's start out with, yeah, let's start out with this. So if you come over here, so this is like your armory area where you can change your
Yeah.
guns. You probably don't have a lot yet,
Nah, I
but
don't have shit.
you can change your primary, secondary, throwable, your armor, helmet, cape up top. Your character, you can change your body type from brawn to lean. Your voice pack, you can be a man or woman. You scream when you fight and stuff like that, so you'll kind of hear that depending on what
Nice.
character. There's a bunch of different emotes that you can unlock, both stuff that you'll see later. I'll kind of take you through that. But this is where you can kind of change
Okay.
your player. Um, okay, so at the top of your screen, you see acquisitions.
Yep.
So click the button that takes you to that.
Okay.
So you should see in the top left, there's War Bond, Superstore, and Super Credits. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So super credits are like the in-game currency, so similar to like like back in the day when we had like Warzone for the battle pass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I forget what they called it back then. Like I can't remember.
Like credits or some shit.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that's the in-game currency. So the nice thing is you can either purchase it with actual money, but we can also find them in-game.
Oh,
So we
nice.
can actually find them like lootable in game. It takes a while to find them and stuff like that, but you could farm them technically, which I've done before, and it's not that bad. But you can just find them in game, so you don't actually have to spend any money. Um,
Okay.
but
That's sick.
if you look at the superstore, you can see that you can buy certain things in the superstore with the credits. The superstore rotates every once in a while. I think it's like every like 2 days or something like that. Um,
Okay.
but they
Fuck
do
yeah.
have different armors and stuff. But if you come to the War Bond, which is the area that you'll spend most of your time, Helldivers mobilize on it.
Yeah. That one's at the very top for me.
Okay, so that's at the top. So this one is the free one. So is stuff that you can get just normally. Um,
Fuck yeah.
and if you click on it, you can see that the first page has like a grenade on it and a gun, and like an
Yeah.
armor set, and even a victory pose, which we'll get at the end of the mission when we win. But these are purchased through medals. So in the top right, you have the blue super credits, and then you have like the yellow skull.
Yeah.
So the yellow skull is your medals, which we get for completing missions. So after you complete missions, you can come back to the war bonds and buy certain things. Um,
Fuck yeah.
so these are the things that you'll have to come in and buy later. But um, the first war bond pretty much gives you majority of armor sets that are useful and that can get you through missions fine.
Yeah.
But these later war bonds are very fun and have their own unique things. For example, like the borderline justice is all like cowboy type of thing. The servants of freedom is basically suicide. The the armor blows up on you if you die, which is pretty fun. Urban
Oh, that's
legends,
awesome.
yeah, urban legends focuses on like city combat stuff, and it has like cool skins for vehicles and stuff like that. Truth Enforcers,
Fuck.
that one is like very imperial esque, like kind of like Nazi, uh,
Yeah.
type of
That
thing.
one's sick.
Chemical
It makes, like, your
agents.
clone troopers.
Yes, I do have my stormtrooper loadout I used to run a lot, but I don't really
Nice.
run that much anymore. Chemical agents is honestly kind of shit. It focuses on like gas and stuff like that, but gas kind of sucks in this game. Not gonna cap.
Makes
Um,
sense.
and then yeah, you have Freedom's Flame, which focuses on fire. Viper Commandos, which was like basically like focused on like melee and like knives and shit, which are kind of useless, but still really fun.
Yeah.
But it's all a bunch of different shit. So
There's a crossbow.
there is a crossbow. That
I
one's
want the
in
crossbow.
the Democratic Demolition, I think.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want the crossbow.
Okay, well, I can actually kill myself on spawn to give you the crossbow, so it's fine.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So that's kind of like what you would do. So when we find enough super credits and stuff, or if days that you just want to farm them so you can buy certain battle passes, we can do that. And then come over here real quick. So this is another section of customization. This is the ship management section.
Nice.
So when you click this, you can change the ship name. I don't know what ship name you chose.
I went with Sentinel of Conquest.
That sounds lit, honestly.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're better than the majority of people. Normally people name it Fist of Family Values.
That's so good.
But you can go to the stratagems top left.
Yeah.
You see that? So these are a bunch of things that you'll bring in game. You get 4 slots. So right here, this Patriotic Administration Center, whatever, these are all like your support weapons you can bring. And you'll unlock these. You see that like in the top right-ish, there's that yellow R.
Yeah.
So these are like credits you'll get for also completing missions. And then you can come in here and buy certain things. Now, obviously, these also change with your level. So you're level 1, so you don't have that much that you can buy right now. But
Shit.
as you level up and also get more credits, you can buy certain things. But it's fine because I'm here, so we'll just cheat the system and you'll get access to some of these before. But you can just see which ones that you like and which ones that you can get. And you can pretty much change your play style to how you want, depending. There are some that are stronger than others. The ship module. So this is like when you're in game, you find these like samples. So top right, there's a green circle, like a orange square and a purple square.
Yeah.
So these are samples, and these are used to upgrade your ship. And basically what this will do is like change some things, like give you your support weapons faster. So it decreases the cooldowns of things, increases area, damage, stuff like that, depending on what you get.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
So it's important to go around and loot. Luckily you're with me, so we'll probably keep getting like 20 samples a mission, but they're pretty expensive later on, but still.
Yeah.
But you can see whatever you kind of like in here and then figure it out. And then vehicle customization, which is just skins from different war bonds, but you don't have anything like that, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. But that's kind of like a brief overview of everything. There's a lot in this game, but
seems like it. Goddamn.
and they keep adding to it, but it's pretty fun. And then over here you have the star map. So yeah, you can look at this with me. So this is what the map looks like. There's currently a wormhole that's heading towards Super Earth, the home,
shit.
the motherland.
Let's go save it.
We're trying. So if you look at, you see on the right side, there's the major order and your personal order. If you see that, I don't know if you can. Like on the right side.
No.
Okay, you don't see that. All right, it might just be for me then. But yeah. So this map is the map that everyone's looking at. So it's like real time, right? So every action that you do impacts somebody else. And you see there, the map is separated into these sectors, and within these sectors, there's planets.
And you, whoa.
And you go to the planets and you protect them, right? Or liberate them, depending. Sometimes there's defense missions or defense campaigns and liberation campaigns. So this planet, for example, is Liberation. So we're trying to clear it of the bots,
Every sector in the galaxy
which are
is
kind of like
hurled with
Terminator
alien menace.
things. The purple is the Illuminate. They're like an advanced species. And then the yellow is bugs, which think Starship Troopers type of shit.
That. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, so
This
we'll...
game is so much more complex than I thought it was, and I am so excited.
Here's the thing. It sounds complex, like, to explain outright, but honestly, the game is pretty simple. Run, shoot.
Yeah. I'm in.
Run,
I
shoot,
can do
die, repeat.
Dude. Sounds like an average Thursday night. Fuck yeah.
Yes, sir. Don't treat it as like it's one of those things that people treat like dying as like a very negative thing. In this game, it's not. Like if you die, it's what happens. So
Yeah.
we're gonna start.
There's been 4.3 billion Helldivers KIA.
Yeah.
797 trillion
Bullets fired.
So it seems like it's that kind of game.
Absolutely.
Holy fuck.
So
I love that they have that stat there. That is fucking sick.
yeah, and it keeps going up. The one thing that that's lore accurate to the game apparently is that the average life expectancy of a Helldiver is 2 minutes. So
What?
yeah, so this is canonically true. That literally, when you land, you're expected to last like 2 minutes. Yeah. So
Alright, how the fuck do we jump out?
all right.
Let's
So
go
these
spread democracy.
are the hell pods. So just go ahead and get into one. All right. So we can choose our landing location. We'll choose a nice little safe spot. We'll go over here.
Nice.
Think of it as like Apex. Like I'm the drop master. Like I'm gonna take us to where we kind of go.
Yeah.
So you can hit your equipment right here, that R or whatever it is for you. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but equipment. That changes from like you can go here to change your weapons. You obviously don't have weapons, but I'll take the crossbow.
Fuck yeah. Appreciate that.
I'll also fuck it. I'll take the ultimatum as well, cause fuck it, why not? It's bullshit. And then I'll take a normal-ish grenade so I can show you exactly how that works. But yeah, your stratagem's good. You selected your stratagems. Oh man, you're ahead of the fucking game, bro. These training manual tips are very important.
Don't forget to take breaks. That is if you want to be remembered as a coward. We're coming in, boys. I'm
So
gonna land right on top of you.
Cool. So yeah, you can control your pod. Okay, so let's just kind of go through this. So you have your stratagem menu. Ah, you fuck! Just right away. Damn. It's the first thing.
I knew there was a team killing in this game.
All right, now you have the
Wait,
crossbow.
so
Cool. So
Can I bring you back?
yeah. So open your stratagem menu. Okay, you see
Okay.
reinforce. Punch in the code to reinforce. And just throw me somewhere. Cool. So yeah.
At least fucks that.
Whenever you need to open your stratagem menu to call things down, this is what you're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna call in the resupply. I'll also call in this for me.
Ow. What just hurt me?
So there are things on the map that like things on the ground. So you see these little spiky yellow things.
Oh, spiky yellow things. Oh yeah.
So if you run over those, yes, those things, those things, yes, you're gonna die. Behind you, stim. Use a stim. Okay, we're off to a flying start.
This game is fucking awesome.
So this is a, if you come over here, I called this down. This is a stratagem you can unlock at level 25. It's expensive, but it is a mech. It's a walker. Think of it like the Mantis from Halo. I don't know if you played, remember that.
Yeah.
But, so come here.
Sick.
So come here real quick. So if you hop in, so your right trigger is like your normal fire, and then you also have rockets on your left. Your left trigger, I think it is.
Oh god, they're on me.
You don't have to worry about it because the walker can take quite a bit of punishment now. It used to be like cardboard, but now it actually, you know, takes some hits. So stand still real quick. Stand still.
Oh my god.
Just wait for the hover pack to run out of juice. All right, let's go. Okay, whatever button it is to open up your menu.
Yeah, that opens up my map.
Yeah, it opens up your map. So we want to go to the eggs. So I tagged it on the map. So if you look to the top where your compass is, you see that like yellow egg looking thing?
Yeah, back this way.
Okay, so this is another lootable thing, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Awesome.
Was I not supposed to do? Was that?
Now be careful with the mech because like it pretty much destroys everything it walks into, including people.
Ah.
So you technically can crush me, so you have to be like very careful.
Nice.
Or you don't have to be if you want to kill somebody, which happens occasionally.
I'm sure. Hell yeah.
Okay, so one of them called in a bug breach. So you see this hole right here?
Yeah.
Or this like smoke. So they're kind of constantly coming out of this.
Well, this seems like a perfect job for me.
Yeah, so just do what you can to kill all of them. The missiles are kind of use those for like the bigger tanky guys.
Yeah.
And then use the normal things, but we're on a level 3, I think. Yeah. So honestly, there won't be any heavies.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I did get too close to you and just kind of like walked right under and stepped.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. I should know better at this point, you know. So to call me back in, all you do is get out of the mech and then reinforce like normal.
Oh, I do have to get out. How do I get out?
Whatever button you use to get in, just use it to get out.
There we go.
So then open your strategy menu and reinforce.
Reinforcing.
And then hop back in. Awesome. So I don't know what your melee button is. I think for me it's F, but I don't know what it is for you.
It's right stick for me.
Alright, so in the mech you can melee. It's a nice stomp.
Fuck yeah.
It's a nice little stomp animation.
Come here, you little fuck. You little bastard. You're a little bit bigger, but I'm sure I can stomp you. Come here.
He's running. He doesn't want the smoke.
Dude, that was a goddamn Mahito Yuji moment. I'm out of missiles.
Switching to guns.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Okay, so if you wanna see, so there's these eggs, like those like yellow or orange circles. Those are the objectives, so we destroy those. In the top right, you should see how many we've destroyed and how many we need to kill.
31.
Yellow is kind of the main objectives, or the orange, I should say, is the main objectives on the map. But also littered throughout the map, you'll see these red areas on the map. These are outposts, which are just basically bug holes and stuff like that. So these are areas we do have to clear for like more XP. But yeah, all you have to do is kill all the bug holes, and you see that area secured, medium bug nest destroyed. So as you go throughout the map, it's nice to kill these, but then you'll also see on the map, you'll see these blue sections.
Okay.
These are side objectives. So orange is main, blue is side, and then you'll see these red warning areas on the map, and those are outposts.
Okay.
So all you have to do to basically win is complete the main objective.
I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Whatever button to stim, use that button. So here's the thing. Stims are OP as fuck. They will save you. even if you're being like fucking mauled, just hit the stim button.
Fuck yeah.
As-
I can do that.
As many good weapons there are in this game, the best weapon is your legs. So if you see a situation you don't like, run.
Get the fuck out of there. I love that.
So this is like a side objective. There's a bunch of different ones, but this one's the Sief Artillery. So what this is, come here to this thing. This is the terminal, so you just use it. So it turns the Sief Artillery on.
Oh.
So what we want to do, so there's these shells that are lying around that you can pick up. And you'll see that some of them say explosive, some say napalm, static. These all do a bunch of different things, but you can load them into it. And depending on how you load them is how they will fire in sequence. So there's 5 shots.
Okay.
And you can use them like another stratagem in the stratagem menu. So these are very useful to get. But so it ranges from a mini nuke, which is the biggest explosion. High yield explosive, then napalm, which is like fire on the ground, static, which focuses on like immobilizing enemies, doesn't actually do any damage, and smoke, which just kind of smokes the area. So you want to get this signal strength to 100. So there's a thing on the side to spin, and then you move up and down. There you go.
Boom. That was easy.
And so that'll go, and then we'll get access to the Sief Artillery. So now if you open up your stratagem menu, you should see Sief Artillery right, up, down.
Yeah.
So if I call one of those in, over there, you'll see the artillery fire. And it'll land right there on the inbound.
Dude. I love this game.
So now we have this for the rest of the game. So let's actually go back
This
and
is fucking awesome.
let's go back and finish destroying those eggs. I think we left a couple.
Yeah. I want a jetpack.
Jetpack inbound.
Ask and you shall receive. Oh my god, and you're giving me a car?
Oh, I'm giving us a car. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I want to drive it.
Okay, driving's very difficult, so hop in the driver's
Drive the
seat.
boat.
So this kind of behaves even fuckier than the Warthog in Halo.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's like even more sensitive.
Hey,
You're gonna need to make one hell of a 3-point turn. Alright. We're out-ish. Go forward.
oh shit.
Nice flip.
Come here, you fuckers! For democracy! I bet. Cool.
Cool.
That's awesome. Great.
So actually, if you do look in the top left, those are the amount of lives we have left per mission. So we only have 1.
Oh.
So I'm actually gonna be like extremely careful now. I'm gonna see if I can find your dead body and pick up your liberator so that I don't use the crossbow and kill myself.
That's valid.
So when we do run out of lives, we can get more. It's a cooldown for each death at that point, so it'll be like a minute, or like 2 minutes for each new life.
Oh yeah, can you put the machine gun as your secondary weapon, or do you have to swap it for your primary, or how does that work?
No, so it's a whole 3rd slot, so that's your support weapon. So you have your primary and secondary naturally.
Oh, you hold to get to it.
Yeah.
I was in the training thing and was trying to figure it out, and I just did not know why my shit kept on. Can I?
Yeah, so we're
Bring
gonna
them to me.
we're gonna go ahead and just drive straight into the last main objective.
Fuck yeah. Holy hell.
So just start shooting.
There's a. Why get? Oh.
That was weird.
That was super weird. That's cool. Alright.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
So if you see that reinforcement budget depleted, so that basically now there's a cooldown for each life at that point. So it's another 2 minutes till we can call something in.
Holy shit.
So I used a 500 kg. You actually have one, I think, because it's available to all Helldivers right now.
Who the fuck is this?
Back empty.
So he has armor on his head, so when you shoot his
I
head,
can tell.
you might notice that you were getting like another thing instead of the hit marker. You were kind of getting like a little armor symbol. So when that happens, it means that your weapon's not penetrating.
I couldn't get up.
Go ahead and call it 380 barrage and fuck it.
Do it.
Hard tunnel break. Calling down supply.
So this is Big Boom. It's gonna barrage the area over time.
Holy hell.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Oh well, we just lost because that killed me. But yeah.
Fuck.
Actually, we won technically. We cleared both mains, so we don't actually need to extract. We just need to complete the main. So mission completed.
Go.
So we do get XP and credits. Obviously, we didn't complete all the objectives, so 1 star. But hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's a mission complete, so that's 2 medals. So you can use those in the war bond. Obviously, this is a pretty low level, so pretty shit
Yeah.
medals and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the main. That's the gist of the game, from like top to bottom.